welcome to another dimension of law and mediation. I'm Dr. Anita. Today I'm continuing some comments about traveling with the kids during COVID-19, in particular when you are separated and one of you has the child, and then if the other one wants to see the child, what happens then? So I'd like to comment briefly on two decisions of the courts. The first one is from Ontario, and this involves a situation where the father was living in Michigan and the mother was living in Toronto. The child was 5 years old. The father normally enjoyed visits with the child, but the mother, because of COVID-19, decided that it would not be good or safe for daddy to see the child. So when dad got the child, he decided, well, if it's not safe, then I'm not bringing her back. So mom went to court and got an order. The judge said, well, daddy, you have to bring the child to Toronto. Not only do you have to do that, but you also have to leave your passport with mom, just to make sure that you would not take the child back to the States. And with that, the judge also said, and the police can help enforce that particular order. So that's an example of a decision as between Canada and the U.S. There's another decision from Western Canada, from Alberta, and this is a decision in the case of Oslinski and Oslinski. This involves a situation when the mother decided to relocate to Texas, and she had been living there for a while with the child. The child is 9, or was 9 at the time of the application, weeks ago. And the father said, well, it's not really safe to travel, so I don't want her to go back to Texas. Well, what did the judge do? Well, because the child had been living in Texas before she was brought here by dad, the court decided it would be best for the child to go back to Texas. Why? Well, because her new family was there, also because school was there, because her doctor was there, and of course her friends were there, so her life was there in Texas. So the order was that the child was to be returned to Texas. And it was okay to travel back to Texas from Alberta, of course, bearing in mind all of the travel precautions that are in place right now. So what's the takeaway? Well, if the child is going back to where the child had been living, it's okay to go back. It's as long as the protocols are being observed. The other thing is, keep in mind that you may be asked to deposit your passport, and also there may be an option to ask the police to enforce the order if there is no trust between the parents and one parent believes that the other one would not obey the order. So this is the travel, just examples of the decisions regarding the travel of the kids during COVID-19 as between Canada and the U.S. Thanks for being with me today. I'm Dr. Anita, from my heart to yours.